So here I am in Premiere. I've got my assets imported and organized in these bins over here. I've got the video bin and the images bin, and then I've got my green screen footage, which is footage of Senor Ford, one of the Spanish teachers here at Del Oro, and he's teaching a Spanish lesson. I'm going to go ahead and drag that video to my video 3 track here, and then I'm going to drag the background that I'd like to use for this project, which is just a plain white background, to video 1. And if I hide video 3 and I look at video 1, I see that it's not filling the whole frame, so I'll click on it and drag it out a bit there. Now I want to be able to get rid of all this green so I can see through the green to the white background, or put images back there, videos, whatever I want. The tool I'm going to use to do that, the effect, is called an Ultra key. So I've got it over here in my effects control panel. The way I found that is just by searching for Ultra. You see that Ultra key comes up, and I'm going to drag that to my green screen footage and drop it right there. Now when I go into my effects control panel up here, you see that I have Ultra key shows up there, and if I expand that, I've got several different options in here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select the eyedropper, and I'm going to tell Premiere which color I want to key out, which color I want to remove from this image. You'll see that this background here is several different colors of green. So I've got some lighter greens down in here, I've got really dark greens up in here, and then some medium greens. So I'm going to choose one actually right up, kind of one of the darker ones, right up close to his head, and you'll see that it almost gets rid of all that. If I didn't like how that looked, I could select another one. You could see, oh, that doesn't look very good at all. So you can go back in here and find it till it's pretty close, and then I'll show you how to fine-tune it. So there we have pretty close there, and we're going to just use a couple tools in here, matte cleanup and matte generation, in order to affect this, or to adjust this effect. The first we'll use is contrast, and we're going to take our contrast up quite a bit, and you'll see that a lot of that dark around there is going away. And then we can actually, instead of composite, we're going to look at the alpha channel, and we can see that, oh, we're almost perfect there. We want to do a couple other things. You'll see how there's some rough edges here, and so we're going to soften that a bit with the soften tool. We'll take that out. Got that nice and soft there. And then if we switch back to composite, we see that Senor Ford is now looking really nice, and we've got the white background instead of the green background. We're going to actually drag this white background all the way out so that it fits all the way underneath Senor Ford there. Now what we can do is we can put other images, videos, etc. underneath Senor Ford. So for instance, if we've got this map of Nevada here, and part of what he's talking about is Nevada, so we're going to actually drop this in the green screen underneath Senor Ford, and we're going to expand it here. Well, pull Senor Ford back down. We'll have to lock that one and click on this, and then we can expand Nevada, so we can show this behind Senor Ford. We can move it around and do all sorts of stuff in there. So that's the initial matte generation, how you set up a green screen and why you'll do it. And then I'll show you, how to put in some of your assets here and keyframe those so that we create a really nice presentation.